Welcome to Cooking with Glenn and Kati.
On today's episode, we're going to be showing you two family recipes that we make every Christmas morning. Green Wonders and sausage balls.
The Green Wonders were originally made by my mother-in-law every Christmas. I remember her fixing sandwiches, sausage balls, and the Green Wonders. And the Green Wonders were my favorites.
Oh yeah, I love them.
What I like about these recipes is that you can make them a few days early. Put them in the refrigerator and make them into balls and cook them. And if you have any left over after Christmas, you make them into balls and you freeze them. They freeze really well. Hey girls, how you doing? Speckles, you doing good? Buffy? What's the matter? What are you doing? You want to see if I've got some food for you, don't you? You don't realize I'm going to take your eggs. How many eggs do we have today? Let me see. Hey, Rhodey, you want some food, don't you? That's what you want. That's what you want. You don't want me, you want the food. You're so funny. Let's get back in there. Now, all of you are here. Come on, girls. Y'all want food. Look at them, Katie. All right, we're going to have to go, girls. I'll feed you some more later. For the Green Wonders, I need to get some thyme. Okay, this should be enough time for the Green Wonders. 20 to 24 ounces of spinach, cooked and drained. Cook according to the package directions. Drain and squeeze out all the liquid. 2 cups of herb stuffing mix. I use stovetop savory herb. The 6 ounce is about 2 cups, and I'll use the little Oscar to chop it up a little bit. 2 large onions. A large onion is 1.5 cups when it's chopped, so I have 3 cups of chopped onions. In case you didn't know, a small onion is about 1/2 cup, medium is 1 cup, large is 1.5 cups, and jumbo is 2 cups. 5 eggs beaten. 1/2 cup of Colby cheese, and 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese, and sometimes I use Parmesan cheese. 3/4 cup of butter, or 1.5 sticks melted. 1 tablespoon of Greek seasoning. If you don't have that, you can use 1 tablespoon of garlic salt pepper, 1 teaspoon ground pepper, 2 teaspoons minced garlic, and 2 teaspoons of ground thyme. Okay, I'm going to add all the spinach. You see it's dry. Got as much moisture as it could. So you want dry spinach. Next, I'm going to take the stovetop stuffing. I'm going to put it in a little Oscar to chop it up a little bit more fine. You can kind of see it's big chunks, and that's great for stuffing, but it needs to be finer for this recipe. That's what it looks like. It's not powder, it's just a little bit finer than it was. And now I'm going to add the onions. Now I'm adding the beaten eggs. And now to add the cheeses. And now I'm going to add the Greek seasoning. Now I'll add the black ground pepper. And now I'll add the garlic. And finally, I'll add the ground thyme. And now it's time to mix it up, and what better way than with your hands. So, just take this, mix it up. There it is. It's all mixed up. Now it needs to go into the refrigerator for a couple hours for all the flavors to blend. And then I'll shape it into balls and then we'll cook it. 2 pounds of sausage, 2 cups of Bisquick baking mix, 4 cups of cheddar cheese, which is 16 ounces, 1 medium onion, which is 1 cup chopped, 2 teaspoons of ground pepper, and finally 2 teaspoons minced garlic. I'm going to add the Bisquick. Next I'll add the cheese. Now I'll add the chopped onions. This will keep the sausage balls moist. And now we'll add the ground pepper. And finally, since my family loves garlic, I've got the garlic here. I'll add it. And now it's time to blend everything together. It's best to do it with your hands. All right, after probably 5 minutes of blending, in fact squashing and bending it over, I just went back and forth until all the Bisquick was incorporated. Now it's time to make sausage balls. I'm getting a glob of sausage and I can kind of fill it. I don't know about this size right here. I roll it up into a ball like that. I like them large. These are larger. You can make them any size. Now these sometimes flatten out when they're cooking, but they'll be excellent. Now we're ready to put them in the oven. The oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. They're done, so let's see what they look like. Here they are, ready to be eaten. Well, Katie, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go ahead and dive in.
We'll test it and make sure it's good for Christmas Day.
That sounds perfect. And guys, I want to show you. Look at this amazing plate of the sausage balls and the spinach balls.
Let me hold it and you can go ahead and get what you want.
Oh, thank you. I think I might get a couple of each. And then that'll leave
some for Granny and Pawpaw.
Oh, yeah.
I told him I was going to bring them some. And I'll get me 4 too. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for good measure. So
perfect. So you go ahead and taste it
let's
first.
see what this tastes like. This is, it looks good.
How does the sausage ball taste? Wonderful? Okay.
Wow.
Try it too. Hey.
Good.
Are you ready to try the Green Wonders?
I am.
Okay.
You try it first.
Let's try at the same time.
Okay. All right.
A spinach lover's dream right here. Very good.
It is good. Even if you don't like spinach, you'll like this.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
You don't have to be a spinach lover. So it's just very good.
It's just a great treat.
And
Oh my goodness.
for the grandkids, we don't say there's spinach in it. We just say they're green.
Yes.
Green Wonders.
You're definitely getting a healthy dose of iron in this baby. Well, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of these together, but we are so glad that you decided to join us today. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We'd love to have you. And be sure to click the notification button as we post new videos every single week.
Thanks for joining us. Merry Christmas. The next time we'll see you will be next year, 2019.
Wow. Well, here's to 2019, guys. Cheers. See you guys.
See ya.